everybody, and welcome back to another Make Me Ramble. I look like shit as usual, and that's because I've not had a shower so far today. In fact, I only woke up about 10 minutes ago and I thought to myself, do you know what? I've not done a Ramble video for a while, and some stuff's been going on this week, so I thought I might do a Ramble. First and foremost, I'd just like to thank you guys. Thank you very, very much for all the really nice comments and stuff on the proposal video. Especially the one about the unicorn. That was really good. Jordan liked that very, very much. I've actually liked all your comments, so thank you very, very much. So yeah, got engaged. Yeah, got the old ball and chain attached to me now. So yeah, that's going to be interesting in the next couple of years. The actual date is like 2017, so 2 years from now. So we've got a long time to actually prepare for it and sort it all out. But I'm sure that time will fly extremely fast. So thank you very much for that. That's really, really good. So, brew. Just a small brew. Oh yeah. I think I've got a problem. I'm drinking tea out of a stein. That's a fucking litre of tea. A litre of fucking tea right there. So yeah, so other stuff. So stuff that's been going on. I've not really been doing too much modelling and stuff recently, just because of reasons. Reasons you guys now know. Also not been very active on the whole Facebook, again, for reasons you guys now know. However, I'll give you a little sneak peek of something that I've done, and you eagle-eyed Facebookers might recognise this the day when I uploaded it, so I'll give you a little quick sneak peek. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did you miss that? You have to pause it just to get a bit of a slightly blurry frame to see what it is. Oh yeah, I also got a dimmer switch. Well, dimmer lights. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, got motherfucking dimmer lights. Because I thought I needed new bulbs, but I didn't. Look at that. Woo! Lighting effects. But yeah, motherfucking dimmer switch, baby. So yeah. You got no idea how many bloody light bulbs that I went through trying to find out once they dimmed. It was a little bit on the silly side. But yeah, so all the stuff that's going on. Well, first and foremost, talk about the Heresy box set that's that's coming out. I know a lot of people got their hands on it, but it's actually officially coming out for GW this weekend. And am I getting it? Is the Great Jojo Man going to get it? And I was going to get it, but now I'm not. Fucking hell, I left the lid off my super glue. Yeah, I was going to get it, but now I'm not. Mainly because it's a pretty big cost. It's 95 quid from GW. I know I can get it cheaper. I think I can get it as cheap as about 70 odd quid from places. But in truth, I would get it for an unboxing. And that would probably be it. So 95 quid to do a video. Because it's one of those things that I'd probably build, assemble, maybe paint a unit, and then it would just get left. I've got a gut feeling that I would do that. And it would be a shame and a waste. Plus it is a board game as well. And I was talking to Brian, Templar's Crusade, and he was like, yeah, it's just a board game. I don't overly like the look of the Contemptor. He kind of looks like he's tiptoeing. I'm just not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the fact that the captain and stuff is snap fit, and so I think the Cataphracti are as well. Yeah, I just can't. I don't want to be dealing with that kind of shit in my life. So I'm not going to get it. Which means though that I do have money to buy some Orky goodness, which I have done, and there's a parcel waiting for me at my parents' house. So I'll be off to get that after I film this and upload this. And also I'll go and get a cheeky shower there because they've got a power shower and it's much better than mine. But anyway, I digress, I ramble again. So yeah, so Jojo Man is not going to be getting the Heresy box set, unfortunately. So I do apologise for you guys. I know I did put on Facebook saying whether I should get it, and I did get quite a decent response. More response than I usually get actually, which is pretty good. But I decided against it. I'm not doing it. 95 quid could get me some pretty cool orc stuff. And I've got my eyes set on it as well. That's some pretty cool orc stuff from Kroblek, and you guys will see that in a video soon enough. But anyway, so other things that's going on. Holy shit! Games Workshop bringing back specialist games. Holy fuck! That's a bit mad, isn't it? I need more tea. There we go. But yeah, Games Workshop bringing back specialist games. This is fucking mental. Now, okay, so for you guys that you don't know, there was a letter being circulated the other day, and it was from a Games Workshop staff member who had got wind and had apparently been given the okay to publish on Facebook the fact that Games Workshop are introducing a new studio. Well, it's not really a new studio, it's an old studio that they're bringing back, and it's to do with specialist games. Mordheim, Battlefleet, Gothic, Blood Bowl, etc, etc. I know Inquisitor in there though, which was a bit fucked off about, because Inquisitor is by far one of the best games, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Don't crucify me for that. And there's a lot of Blood Bowl players out there, and a lot of Mordheim players, and a lot of fucking Necromunda players out there as well that would want to string me up for saying that. But anyway, again, I digress. So they're bringing back all these specialist games. Now, there's a little... now, this was circulated on a Facebook page, on a really, really, really crap homemade bit of POS that a Games Workshop staff member did. It was really shitty and looked really shoddy and was totally unprofessional, and I don't understand how GW let him get away with that without firing his ass. So the main Games Workshop came forward and announced it themselves. I love tea. So the Games Workshop came forward and announced themselves, and I was like, whoa, holy shit, they're actually listening to the community. However, guys, you gotta think, are they actually listening to the community? I highly doubt it. I think that what they're doing is they've looked at the sales figures for Age of Sigmar, and they've basically gone, oh, holy shit, it's not actually done any improvements, it's actually damaged us, because I know it's pissed off a lot of people, and a lot of people have left the hobby because of it, and they've left 40k as well because they just don't like the way Games Workshop's going. So I think that this new game studio, all the specialist games that they're bringing back, is going to be to claw back the old crusty grumblers out there that grumble because the Games Workshop didn't want, was trying to getting rid of all the old specialist games and all the stuff that made, what they liked. So I think it's their attempt to trying to claw back some customers, because I think that the Age of Sigmar thing, yeah, I know people like it. Yes, I know it's supposed to be really nice and playable, but, some people just don't like it. They didn't like it from a different... Some people like the complexity of the old version, which is fine, But then they left on to say something. If they do the same with 40k, I think I might have to leave 40k as well, because I can't be asked. It's too simple. The rules are too simple. They're baby rules. Like what you find in like a Fisher-Price game or in the fucking Early Learning Centre or something like that. But anyway, I digress again. So they're trying to claw back the old crusty gamers. That is what they're trying to do, because I think they damaged their sales big style, and they thought to themselves, oh well, Christmas is coming, let's try and do something to get back some money. So yeah, that's the dealio with that. However, it does open up new avenues. It means that, will the great Jojo Man be doing any of the specialist game stuff? Well, I'm not really too keen on Blood Bowl. I'm not really keen on American football in general. I know a lot of people want to crucify me over that as well, but I just don't like sports and sports-related games. I would probably get into Mordheim if they revamp Mordheim a little bit, maybe release some new miniatures for it. It means I could buy in some new kits, maybe like some dwarf stuff or something, I don't quite know. But I'd like to do Mordheim, that would be good. I know me and Mr. Pigeon, our little crew, have tried to do Mordheim in the past, and it kind of just never really held, but I would love it to be able to do a specialist game in the store again, because it'd just be a little bit more interesting, just to see that rather than just standard games of 40k or Age of Sigmar. So I'd probably do Mordheim. I'd like to get into Necromunda, because that was something I never ever got into back in the day. And apparently the models for that was really... In fact, no, the models for that were really cool. There's like some Redemptionist models that I've been trying to get hold of for ages. If they put those back into production, I might have to get them. But they look really cool. It's like a guy has like a big brazier on his head. Like on his head. And a big flamer weapon and a big like swordy thing. It looks really cool. Can't really remember the name of it. It was like some kind of crazy preacher guy. But yeah, he looked really, really cool. Other things, other news. I had a little slave working for me the other day. My friend Debs, she came around because she likes the whole crafty thing. And I was like, oh, I've got some killer cans for you to build, Debs, if you want. She, jokingly, and she was like, okay, I will. So she came around, so I had a little slave building killer cans for me the other day. That was pretty cool. Yeah, other things, other news. The whole business plan idea is coming together slowly. It's kind of lost steam a little bit, and that's mainly because of the waiting for the business loan process. So it'll be probably, I reckon, December-ish by the time it starts, which is good because after December is when it'll really kick in. So hopefully I should get lots of business by then. Anything else that I can think of? I can't really think of anything else that's new in the hobby, truth be told. They're the two big bits of news, the whole Heresy thing and Games Workshop bringing back specialist games. One of the things that I just wish that you could go into, like all the makes like Vallejo and stuff. Oh, I farted. That was a silent but violent one, that was. Delicious. You just saw Jojo had fart on camera. Ooh, that is a ripe one, that is. Anyway, I digress again. Talking about other, other games and things like that, I'm going back to the more hobbyist side of it. The hobbyist in me, I was thinking to me the other day, I was musing, I was contemplating, what would be cool, and I thought it would be cool, it would be nice to have a hobby store other than Hobbycraft that did things like the Vallejo paints and other bits and bobs like that in my local hometown. I was thinking to myself, well, surely there'd be business in there. But then I thought to myself, there's a reason why a lot of these places only operate online. It's because it doesn't make that much money. But I would love it if there was like an actual store that opened up and I could actually buy Vallejo paints from, rather than having to order and wait like a week for it to be delivered. Although there is a new shop open up in my local town called Netherworld Games. That might have some, so I might have a little check out of that. Yeah. We really are into the depths of rambling now, everybody. I can't really think of anything else to say. So, I will end on a really good note, though. Going back to what I first mentioned, which is thank you very, very much for all the nice comments on the previous video when I proposed to Jordan. It was really, really nice of you all to comment on there. Apart from the one person that disliked it, fuck him, I mean, he must be gay for me, not happy that I'm getting married, so, sorry, mate. You ain't getting no dick in this ass. But anyway, guys, on that bombshell, I will leave you. Thank you so much for the comments. Don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe. If you like what you see, punch that like button in the face. Stealing from Jacksepticeye. And yeah, don't forget to check out the Facebook group. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo down below, and that will basically give you a little sneak peeks of little things like I've got on my desk over there, where you've what you saw before. You'll get little sneak peeks of that, and you can interact with me on a level that isn't YouTube. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. See you now, and goodbye.